Hello everyone and welcome to another vlog. Today it's a big one. It is Tamworth's first game of the opening season of the Enterprise National League, and it couldn't get a bigger fixture than today. Tamworth hosts Scunthorpe, which is a bit of a big rivalry from a couple of seasons ago when both teams were in the National League North. Scunthorpe that year were heavily tipped to be promoted straight away. Tamworth being new into the league after being promoted from the Southern Premier Central. We're not expected to do well on paper, but we went and won the whole thing, and there was a lot of, should we say, unhappy Scunthorpe fans at the time. But as a whole, Scunthorpe as a club were going through a few troubles at the time with the owner, and you know, they do seem to be on the way back up. Got promoted last season through the playoffs, and yeah, today they are here at the Lamb for what is going to be a fantastic opening day fixture. And also they've sold out their away end allocation of near on 800 tickets, so yeah, the atmosphere in there is going to be absolutely electric, and one that you won't want to miss today. And yeah, I'll be excited for that one. As usual, full commentary I'll be doing. Today's commentary will be going out on radio and also over the TV coverage that DAZN put out as well, which will be streamed all around the world other than the UK, and that's due to the 3 p.m. blackout obviously. But you know, if you're anywhere else in the world, you'll be able to watch the game. And but you know, when DAZN games are not played at 3 p.m, sometimes they have early kickoffs and late kickoffs, so they can be streamed live, and also midweek games can be shown as well, so in this country is what I mean. So yeah, let's get inside, get set up, and yeah, let's get ready for this big game today. So just a little over 2 hours to kick off. All the kits set up in the gantry, ready to go. Just waiting for my commentary partner to come along as well. I'm going to go and have a little look in the club shop at all the new stuff. I might put some of that in the video as well, just to show you what's available here. And yeah, it should be, like I said, a very good game. The weather's beautiful for it. There's a slight breeze. It's nice and warm, and perfect for the players. And I'd say the picture looks lovely, but it always looks like a carpet because it's 3G. But yeah, it's just one of them. And yeah, all the fan zone is all ready as well. That's new here. I'll put some shots of that in as well. They've been working really hard behind the scenes over the close season to get the fan zone all sorted, and making the ground look even better than it did before. And for our little part-time club, it's I really like it here. It's nice and tidy. It's yeah, a lot of people say online they like coming here as well. Nice friendly atmosphere. So yeah, catch you in the next clip, and yeah, when I'll show you some bits more of the ground. So just over an hour to go until kick-off. The gates are open, the fans are beginning to pile in. Like I said earlier, Scunthorpe have sold their allocation of about 800 tickets or so. Tamworth fans will be buying tickets on the day today as well, so they will begin to fill the ground. But yeah, the weather's still nice, there's a bit of a breeze, and it's looking to be a very entertaining game of football. Team news will be with us in around 20 minutes time or so. So when that comes, I'll pop a picture of that on here. So yeah, I'll catch you in the next bit. So just over half an hour until the season gets underway. The atmosphere is beginning to build here at what is now the Altair Group Community Stadium. And yeah, Scunthorpe fans are filling in there, and the Tamworth fans are beginning to filter in and filter out of the clubhouse as well. And like I say, they're beginning to get into fine voice below us in the shed as well. Just waiting on team sheets so we can see what Andy Peakes' squad is going to look like. Again, I'm really mixed on who's going to be starting and who I want to put first, because I think everybody's had a fantastic pre-season so far. And yeah, predictions as well. I'm really torn on this game, not knowing what to do. Obviously we were in this position a couple of seasons ago, but the roles are reversed now. Tamworth has been the team that have been in the National League for a season. Scunthorpe are the team coming up from the north. They've made about 8 signings throughout pre-season as well, and yeah, Tamworth have made a similar amount as well, but I do think Tamworth have got a stronger team than what they had last season, especially in that midfield as well. So I'm going to stick my neck out on the line and go for a 2-1 win for Tamworth this afternoon. I'll pop in a little video of the team sheet once I get one, and yeah, probably drop back in just before kick-off to show what the atmosphere is like. So I'll catch you again in a little bit. "15 minutes away from kick-off, and the atmosphere behind me is well and truly building. I'm about to go up, set the broadcast live and start commentary for this afternoon's fantastic game. Yeah, it's going to be a big one. And yeah, anyway, I'll be back with you at half-time to bring you the half-time score and what I thought of the game so far. Tamworth playing from left to right, attacking the Scunthorpe fans away to our right hand side, who have well and truly packed that away end out. Referee just checking with his assistants that we are good to get this game underway. Well, no doubt the Tamworth fans are going to be in fine voice and roar once that referee blows his whistle and gets this game underway. We've already felt the reverberations from down below. And we are underway here as Scunthorpe immediately play that ball down the left-hand side. And immediately it's out of play for what will be a Tamworth throw. Yeah, and it comes in from Tonks towards that penalty area, half cleared away by Scunthorpe. Comes from McGlinchey, headed into the box it goes. Headed back out by Scunthorpe. They've not fully cleared it away yet. Recycled back towards goal by McGlinchey, but his touch was not the best. And then Scunthorpe tried to break away, but Milnes just backed into his man ever so slightly. Tamworth hit with that very early sucker punch. The Scunthorpe fans are in raptures behind the goal. It was a to have a chance at getting this ball into the Scunthorpe box. It will be the Tamworth skipper Ben Milnes to whip this corner in, and typically Ben Milnes does like to put these right on top of the keeper's head, and you can see everybody now crowding the keeper on his goal line. So what can Ben Milnes do from that corner quadrant? 2 arms aloft from Ben Milnes. The referee just halting proceedings momentarily just to have a few words with the players surrounding that keeper, Myson Campbell. Referee seems to be happy now. And it is going to be Milnes to send this one in. Referee still keeping an eye on proceedings though. 2 arms aloft from Milnes. The referee waves the corner on. In it comes now towards the near post. Whoa, the header there towards the far post. The keeper couldn't get anything on it. It just dipped away from that far post. Scunthorpe looked to come away. Roberts there with a challenge. He's going to get a booking after that, I think, for sure. Referee does play advantage there, and now Scunthorpe tear towards goal. Fantastic covering challenge there from Tamworth. It's not fully cleared away yet, and it's all got a little bit scrappy. And finally it goes the way of a free kick for Tamworth. But Tyler Roberts is definitely going to get called back now, and he's purposely walking away from the referee with his back to him, knowing what's coming, just delaying the proceedings. Well, that is definitely going to be a yellow card for that challenge by Tyler Roberts. But fantastic advantage played by the referee, and I thought Scunthorpe were really looking like they were going to have at least a shot on goal there towards Jazz Singh. But it was a fantastic challenge. I didn't actually see who got the challenge in for Tamworth. Did you, Dan? Was it Matt Curley with the challenge? And it will be left for Ben Milnes to send this one out swinging from the matchday control room corner off the ground. Everybody knows about Tom Tonk's prowess with throw-ins from the fantastic FA Cup run Tamworth went on last season. It was this exact position where we scored against Huddersfield in the first round that was live on TV. Tonk sends this one in now towards the penalty area. Almost cleared away, smashed onto the bottom of the bar, and it's given it. The referee's given it. Hayden Hollis fires the ball into the back of the net to get Tamworth back on level terms. It wasn't cleared away convincingly at all by Scunthorpe, but that dangerous Tom Tonk's throw once more. There was appeals maybe that the first one that was racketed off the bar was in the net, but Hollis fires it in for a second time, and the assistant away to our right hand side signalled that ball across the line, and cue the Tamworth fans now giving a little bit of the singing and chants back towards the Scunthorpe fans who have been, both sets of fans in fairness, have been given a good account from both sides, but, back on level terms. You could almost feel like it was coming though, couldn't you, Danny? Fairness, the way that Tamworth were just beginning to build that little bit of momentum, and they've well and truly got that goal right at the perfect time as well. So it's half time here, and the score is Tamworth 1, Scunthorpe 2. Scunthorpe got a really early free kick on around 6 minutes that Danny Whitehall scored. It was a fantastic effort, and you'll probably see that at some point on the highlights put out by Tamworth. I might even have the footage of it to put into this vlog, so you might have already seen it. I'll see how it looks from my footage, but yeah, that was the big part from the starting off the game. As the game flowed on, Tamworth, they grew into it. They began to look better and better and better as the half grew on, and they had a dangerous chance from a really long Tom Tonks throw that wasn't fully cleared away by Scunthorpe. Hagan Hollis rattled it off the bottom of the bar, and it was adjudged to have crossed the line by the linesman away to my right hand side. That was 1-1. Tamworth again, they looked to be very bright and sprightly for the next few minutes until Scunthorpe, 5 minutes before half time, scored their second, and it was a really good play from them that put the Tamworth defence open a little bit, maybe a little bit naive, but yeah, they did score a fantastic second, and then that was the half time. Still a lot of positives to take from the first half performance, and a lot of good performances from Tamworth as well. It's been a really good game in fairness. The opening first 20 minutes or so, there was a lot of free kicks, it was a little bit stop-start, but the longer the half went on, it began to flow a lot better, and then you seemed to see a lot more football from both sides. Just hoping that the second half swings in Tamworth's favour a little bit more, and we could at least get on level terms early on to try and rescue something out of this game. But maybe we'll have to look towards the subs bench and around the 60-65 minute mark to make a few changes and tweaks. Obviously we can make 5 changes in the National League from the allotted 7 that we've got on the bench, so there's a lot of scope for change and change of tactics, and we have got some good firepower on the bench as well. So I'll check back in with you at full time, and hopefully we'll have some more positive news for you all. That's an old Dan Creedy trick, that is. Try and run as far up the pitch as you can before the referee blows his whistle. No, absolutely not. Scunthorpe there looking to break away into the Tamworth half immediately in this second half. Down the right hand side they go. Tamworth getting adequate numbers back though to try and stop the ball into the box, but good play there by Scunthorpe. Hollis finally gets the block in. Roberts clears the way. Ball away even more, but again, good play by Tamworth to send that one out of play for what will be a Tamworth throw. Trying to get the ball around, got themselves a corner. As the Tamworth fans below us begin to spark into voice once more, and it will be Joe Riley this time to whip this corner in now that Ben Milnes has been substituted off of that tight right hamstring. Hopefully nearly a precaution. This is going to be out swinging from Riley. One arm aloft from him. Towards the penalty spot it goes. Deegy gets contact on it, and he's good to have been climbing over the back of his man. I believe was the number 5, Will Evans. This will be a free kick to Scunthorpe. 63 minutes played, still no addition to the half-time score, till Tamworth 1. Scunthorpe 2. Been the most entertaining of second half as of yet, Dan, but I feel like again it's just beginning to boil over, and it's not too far away from something happening on the pitch. ball cleared away by Scunthorpe now for a Tamworth throw. In by Tonk once again, long towards the penalty area it goes. Headed away though by Scunthorpe. Riley's going to get there though to be able to recycle it back into the box. A little bit overhit from him. Can Aniru keep it in play? Yes, he can. Tries to get the ball back into the box. It does really well there to ring Tamworth to the corner. Deflected, taken short out to Riley from Aniru. Back with Aniru once more. Aniru now charges towards the Tamworth box. He's abated though by Scunthorpe. Plays it back to Riley once more. Riley now just holds the ball up, waiting for some movement from a teammate. Finds Moles. Moles does a little turn on the spot and then Tamworth can get another corner. Good. You know, showing that it will be the throw in to Tamworth, and Tom Thompson with chance once again to load this one into the box. It's how Tamworth scored their first and only goal of the game so far. Can he recreate some more magic in this second half? Into the penalty area it goes. Headed away though by Scunthorpe. Recycled back into the box by Tamworth. Headed away though by Scunthorpe and Mark Beck. Aniru now takes ownership of the ball. Just on the edge of the final third. He tries to skip away from two men, which he really struggles to do. Actually, he does really well actually in stages, but there's just too many people. Tamworth now doing really well again to wrestle the ball back now with Aniru. He cuts inside, goes away from two players. Goes down a little bit on the edge of the air. I think he slipped more than anything, and finally a free kick goes the way of Scunthorpe on the edge of the Scunthorpe box, and you know, that was a lot of tenacious direct play from Tamworth once again. Thompson's tried to play in sales under pressure immediately. Tamworth overworking it now ever so slightly and putting themselves on the back foot. Scunthorpe now look to try and get themselves into a position, but again just happy to hold on to the ball more than anything. I think keeping the ball away from Tamworth more than anything. Not desperate to get the ball into the box or increase their lead, just honestly happy just to wind that clock down, as you would well and truly well expect. Shot there, and it's well and truly over the bar from Joe Rooley. I've added on time. Tamworth with a last-ditch effort to send the ball forward towards Beckway and Neil, but it's headed back towards goal. Really cornered by Joe Starbuck. We're just going to hold on to the ball and invite Hayden Hollisan, actually playing as almost a makeshift striker at the minute, as he was still one of the tallest men on the pitch alongside Manu Duku. This game still ticks on. Bossing just keeping the ball in play there as Henry Deagy had headed it towards the byline. Singh picks it up, just backs it out in front of him, sends the ball long up towards the Scunthorpe half once more. The heads go up, Tamworth still battling away. Ponticelli stabs it through to Aniru. Aniru tries to stab it towards the near post, it's deflected away. Aniru now across the face of goal. Tamworth still battling to the very end. Blown a full-time whistle here at the Altair Group Community Stadium, where the full-time score is Tamworth 1, Scunthorpe 2. Scunthorpe take all 3 points here this afternoon, but Tamworth were fighting until the bitter end, and again nearly got that equaliser right on the full-time whistle. Both teams have literally given it their all today. Scunthorpe are the team that have come the better off out of the two. But, you know, from a Tamworth persuasion, Dan, there is a lot more positive today than negative. Yes, I know we've lost on the opening day of the season, but obviously it's a very, very long season nonetheless. But, you know, like I said, there's more positives for me than negatives today. So it's full time here at the Lamb Ground, and Tamworth, unfortunately, I've lost the opening day game of the season 2-1. Early goal from Scunthorpe. They had a free kick that they scored, a really good goal from Whitehall. Then that goal didn't really come from anything. It was just a free kick on the edge of the area, and they hadn't really been in possession too long. Tamworth grew into the game more and more and more. They began to put the pressure on. Did get an equaliser through Hayden Hollis when he rattled one off the bottom of the crossbar, and the official adjudged it to have gone over the line. But Tamworth didn't stay in the lead too long. Scunthorpe got their second goal just before the stroke of half time, and really the second half, I'd say Tamworth had more chances. Certainly out of the two goalkeepers, the Scunthorpe keeper worked the hardest out of the two. But Scunthorpe did really well, in fairness, just to hold on to the ball, really limit too many, killer chances from Tamworth, and, worked the game well to the end. And yeah, it's unfortunate that Tamworth lost. But again, a lot of positives today that I saw. A lot of the new players playing really, really well, getting some good minutes out there, and I think it does bode well for the rest of the season. And we all remember that the season isn't won on the first day of the season. It's a long old season left to go, and there's a lot of games left to be played, and there'll be many victories and many losses along the way. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed today's vlog. I'll be back with the next one on Wednesday evening, when Man United are the visitors here with their youngsters in the first outing in what is the second season of the National League Cup. Tamworth in a different group this year, so it's really interesting to see what squad Man United send down here to the Lamb. So that vlog will be up probably on Thursday at some point. I'll film it on the game on Wednesday, and hopefully catch you all then, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. I'm still trying to build this. I've had a lot of positive comments today from people who have seen it and have stopped me around the ground, and I'm really grateful that you all have taken to it so well and are supportive. And so hopefully you enjoy this one, and long may it continue.